Greetings, welcome to this quick video on Terraform modules. So first off, let's take a look at what are Terraform modules. Terraform modules are a collection of Terraform configuration files in a directory. This directory represents a reusable piece of code for building infrastructure components. This is an example of how a Terraform module concept can be used. Here are a couple of different modules that can be used in the Terraform root module. I'd like to talk about the different sources for the Terraform module. Here in this code snippet, you can see in the first module block, the source is a relative path. So this would be a local module source. Second up, you can see GitHub here. So this is using a module from a remote repository. Third one here is a Git link. So it's using it from a local repository, a local Git repository. And the last example here is getting the code from a Terraform registry. I think Terraform modules is one of those concepts that's better understood with an example. So let's go ahead and create our own module and use that in our Terraform code. So first we'll create a directory and call it GCS module. In here, I'm going to have a Terraform configuration file. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and use this module to create a bucket in the Google Cloud Storage. Now, inside this resource block, we are going to have two arguments. Our first one is going to be the name of the bucket, and the second one is going to be the location. Now, the name, we've used a variable for the name, so we need to go ahead and declare the variable. It's going to be of type string. Then our next step, we can also include a outputs.terraform file and get the bucket's ID once it's been deployed. So let's go ahead and create another file called outputs.tf. In here, we'll create an output block, name it GCS bucket ID. And the value for this will be storage bucket.mybucket.id. Okay. With that, we have successfully created our Terraform module, and our module. So this GCS-module creates a Terraform bucket for us. So now to use this GCS module, let's go ahead and create a Terraform configuration file in the root directory. Okay, now in our main.tf file, we need to include the provider block to be able to make API calls to our cloud provider. So since we're working with the Google Cloud provider, we're going to go ahead and have provider as Google. And we're going to have two arguments here. So first is going to be the project ID, which is going to be my project. And okay, now that we've created our provider block, so the next step will be to create a GCS bucket. But this time, instead of using a resource block, we are going to use the module that we just created. Module GCS underscore module, and source for this is going to be /GCS module. And my bucket name would be let's name this my Terraform bucket YouTube demo. Okay, and to use the output block, since we have outputs.tf created here, we can say this is going to be my GCS bucket ID. It's going to be value is going to be GCS underscore module dot GCS underscore module dot GCS bucket ID, and that should be it. Oh, sorry, skipped a module here at the beginning. So module.gcs underscore module dot GCS bucket ID. Okay, with that information provided, let's go ahead and first authenticate and authorize ourselves to the Google Cloud Platform. gcloud auth application default login, and then select our user account and click allow, and you're now authenticated with the Google Cloud CLI. Perfect. Okay, now let's run Terraform init. So Terraform init now not only downloads the provider for us, but it would also initiate the module. So here you can see it's initializing the module, and then it's installing the provider plugin for us. Okay, with that done, let's go ahead and run Terraform plan. Here we can see the module is going to create the resource my bucket, and it's going to have a name of my Terraform bucket YouTube demo. If we go to the console at the moment, hit refresh, you can see that there are no buckets. Let's go ahead and run this Terraform code. Okay, there it says it's created the bucket, and we can see the bucket here. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.